right, so today I'm here with Anna Runyan, who is the founder of ClassyCareerGirl.com, and she's here with her daughter Mila, and I'm here with my son Caleb. So this is all about supporting moms and being flexible, so let's go ahead and get started. So Anna, what inspired you to start Classy Career Girl?
I started my blog way back in 2010. For me, it was just a way to share what I wish I would have known as a young professional woman just starting out in her career. It's definitely changed since then, and today our mission really is to help women launch their dream careers or businesses. And we do that through content and through online training courses, and really we're all about creating community. And that's really why I started, because I felt like when I was starting my business and trying to find a job I loved, I'd have the hardest time trying to find the right community, the right support system. I had to pay a ton of money to be in a mastermind and a group. So for me, it's all about giving women access to get the support that they need to start a business or to find a career that they love.
Awesome, and thank you all for your patience, as there is a road right by us, so we make do. All right, so what is one risk you had to overcome to start Classy Career Girl?
Oh goodness, I was just telling the other girls that are here with us today, I think a big risk was going against what everyone else thought I should be doing. So for me, it seemed really weird for me to quit my job after maternity leave to start my business, but then it seemed even more crazy when my husband decided to quit his job and for us to grow our business together. So I think that was the biggest risk. It wasn't even me quitting, it was when my husband quit, because then we were like, this is our life. Like, we're gonna do this and make it work and make it happen. And it was scary. I mean, that was, you know, but we thought, what's the worst that could happen? And the worst really that could happen was that it wouldn't work and we'd go find another job someday. So I think that's important to always remember, like, what's the worst that could happen? It wasn't really that bad if we needed to find jobs again someday. So we were, you know, determined to make it happen, and you know,
it's happening.
It's happening.
Yeah.
And I wanted to spend a ton of time with my daughter. We had a really long, hard journey to get her here, and she's basically a miracle. So I knew when she was like going to enter this world, I wanted to spend as much time as I possibly could with her. And I don't have any regrets. Like, it's been crazy. I work very early mornings and very late nights, but like, you know, I've spent a ton of time with her, and I definitely don't have any regrets.
Awesome. Okay, so what is one creative habit that has helped you develop your business over time?
My morning time. I think that's huge for me, especially when I was working in corporate and building my business in the mornings. Like, I had to wake up an hour before my normal time of getting up so that I could journal, I could meditate, work on my blogs, writing, just have my quiet time. That was before my daughter was born. Now it's even more important that I get up before her. But if I don't have that morning time, I'm like a disaster. I'm like stressed, I'm overwhelmed, I'm crazy. So for me, it's really making that time in the morning for me to be able to be creative and for me to have that time so that I can give back to my community and write those blog posts or create those videos or whatever I need to do. But I think I know that I need to help someone, so if I can do that first thing in the morning, whether it's like an Instagram quote, you know, whether it's blog posts, like, at least I feel like that's my creative thing, is like helping other people in some way.
Well, and as a consumer of your creativity, I have to say Anna is just extremely creative and just so productive, and just I'm so grateful you take that time and you are committed to those creative habits, because I myself have definitely gotten a lot from what you've created, so thank you for that. Okay, so this is a big question. Obviously, Creative Habitat serves moms and women who are running their own businesses while also being mothers. So how do you balance motherhood with your business? And I think you actually kind of just answered that, but if you have any other balance tips.
Yeah, I mean, for sure the morning time is the most important thing. You know, the one thing that I'm working on is having a day of the weekend where it's like no work, and I can just relax and enjoy my family. It's even more work. It's even harder when you work with your husband too. So I think it's really being disciplined about what are your values and priorities in your life, and when you know that you have to shut down at, you know, for us it's like 8 o'clock, we need to shut down. then I work really hard to get my stuff done by 8 o'clock so that we can have that, you know, husband-wife time at that point in time, or, you know, getting stuff done by 9 a.m. in the morning so that I can spend, you know, Saturday with my daughter. So if you aren't disciplined, if you don't give yourself those boundaries of when you're going to do things. One thing I just did actually is I realized that Sundays were so cramped for me because I was procrastinating and leaving everything until Sunday. So I tried to move it this past week to earlier on in the week so that my weekends could be freed up and I could have more of that downtime. So, you know, moving things around, things don't have to be on certain days. You can move them around, and just making sure you're in charge. You run this business, so make it work for you. Make your schedule and your calendar work for you. You're in charge of your calendar. You can move things around. You've done a great job with that too, Rebecca. So
getting better, but thank you.
It's a challenge.
And the final question, and the reason I like to ask this is because obviously the focus of Creative Habitat is to help women really carve out that time to kind of reinvest in their creative gifts. And as a result, not only are you helping yourself, but I think you're meeting a bunch of other really amazing women. And Anna, I have to say, you would be my answer to the question I'm about to ask you. So just who is one amazing person that you have met as a result of taking those risks and really pursuing your passion and developing your business?
So I can't even say one because
it's difficult, I know, but
yeah, but like the thing that immediately pops into my mind are the team members that have come in to join us at Classy Career Girl. One of them we just yesterday extended an offer for her to join us as our community manager. But she's been working as an intern for us for a long, long time. So I think for me, it's like it's watching what I've worked so hard for, and now being able to help others or you know, watch them accomplish their dreams and goals too. I think that's the most rewarding part. So I don't know if that answers your question, but it's like, it's being with people. Like I have a virtual assistant that I've worked with for 4 years. So yes, I go to networking events and meet all these like, you know, speakers and great people, but for me it's like getting to go through this journey with like these people like you know, you helped us as well, and so seeing people work for us, working so hard, and then watching them succeed as well, that's probably, that's the most rewarding part.
Well, it was truly such a blessing to work with you and learn from you, and I continue to do so. So thank you for establishing your own creative habits, and I look forward to continuing to learn from you, and thank you so much for taking time to do this interview. Bye.